of growth, not perfection. Myth 1 debunked. Spirituality does not require leaving regular life. The image of meditating monks, nuns, and gurus often makes us think spiritual awakening requires retreating completely from regular life. This perception deters many from exploring their spiritual self while handling jobs, families, and mundane routines. We assume the mystical to be exclusive from the practical. I learned this hard separation is false. Spirituality is not limited to full-time practitioners but can become an enhancing dimension across everyday experience. Consider Amir, a banker and father of 2 in Miami. He starts and ends each day sitting calmly, focusing on his breath. The first step is the inner journey, slowly developing presence by training your consciousness. Spiritual techniques are merely tools to generate insights about who you really are beneath social conditioning and inherited beliefs. Try this 1-minute self-check-in every hour. Pause whatever activity had you engrossed and bring gentle awareness to this moment. Scan through your bodily sensations, notice sights, smells, sounds around you without getting caught up in them, like coming up for fresh air. Check in with yourself. Allow any emotion stirring to just be. See them pass like clouds. Return to the calm ocean of your essence. Integrating such pauses throughout mundane days fosters clarity and life feels less reactive. You experience common moments more vividly, discovering spiritual mirrors everywhere. Remember, spirituality is not a switch, suddenly leaving behind regular life for a monastery. It is a gradual training of consciousness to infuse daily activities with presence. Myth 2 debunked. Spirituality is not rigid rules and rituals. Rigorous rituals, harsh penance, and restrictive regulations might appear necessary for those seeking the spiritual path. Some Eastern or traditional practices seem defined by such stringent methods foreign to modern lifestyles. We assume we must transform suddenly to fit into such discipline-heavy regimes very different from our everyday habits and beliefs. But the core of spirituality has nothing to do with conforming to an external authority or following predefined steps. It has to do with direct transcendental experience through practice. Spiritual traditions offer guiding frameworks, but real progress comes from inner work and unique journeys. For instance, Salma was devoted to her Muslim faith and pillars like praying 5 times. The key is not selecting a specific prepackaged doctrine but honing sensitivity. Try varied practices that help develop intuitive intelligence, that subtle inner radar sensing shifts in energy, emotions, and consciousness. Experiment with practices resonating most through gentle self-study, creative arts like dance, painting, poetry, silent meditation retreats, mindfulness in nature like gardening, hiking, service roles like volunteering at homeless shelters, somatic healing therapies like sound baths, Reiki. See which spaces evoke peace, purpose, and unity with the world. Then slowly align lifestyle and community support accordingly. Let your direct experiences guide you, not predefined techniques. Spirituality is a unique flowering that unfolds differently for everyone. Decide your customized path. Myth 3 debunked. You don't need mystical experiences to be spiritual. We often think of spiritual journeys involving magical moments of bliss, rapture, and extraordinary visions. These transcendental experiences seem defining markers of progress on the path, sacred sensations that affirm we are advancing spiritually. Without such dramatic highs of divine ecstasy or unity with the cosmos, we feel our practice might be insufficient. But the truth is, you don't need intense mystical experiences to nurture your spiritual health, just as you don't need to climb Mt. Everest to exercise properly. Fitness depends on persistent practice, small, simple habits cultivated daily, not occasional extraordinary effort. Similarly, remember, spirituality relies on gradual consistency in fueling inner growth rather than sudden mystical explosions. Consider these subtle but significant examples of everyday spirituality. When playing with your baby and suddenly all anxiety